Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Surprisingly, it wasn't the last one because I've always thought it was going to be the last one, the first one I did. Meet my friend. This is Maddison Higginson. She is a tattoo artist. Let's start with how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. 26. When did you um first got into like tattooing?
Um, like the industry or
Yeah, look,
interest.
yeah, maybe start with interest, and then we can move towards like
Okay.
how you got into the industry.
Well, my mum and both my sisters have, both of my sisters are much older than me, and they got tattoos when I was younger.
Okay.
And my mum has tattoos, so I was already interested in them at a young age.
Yeah.
Um, and I was really good in, I was only good in art classes when I was in high school. So I wanted to go down that path.
Yeah.
Um, and I got my first tattoo at 12. So
12.
yeah,
Pretty sure you have to be 18 or well, okay,
16 in New
actually,
South Wales.
I'll let you explain the laws with that when it comes to tattoo.
Well, it's different in every state, I believe, but
Yeah.
in Victoria, you have to be 18, but in New South Wales, you can be 16 with parents' permission.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's similar here. I'm not. Wait, actually, no. You would know because I've always had the impression that you have to be in Victoria 16 with parents' permission to get
Uh,
tattoos.
no,
Oh,
you
no,
can't.
incorrect. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. I've been fed misinformation all my life. Cool, 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 cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
It's
um,
only New South Wales, which can be really tricky where I live because I live right on the border
oh, yep,
and there's two towns.
yep.
Like we connect with another town on the other side of the border. So everyone, there's a tattoo studio here where I live,
Yep.
and there's a tattoo studio in the other town,
Okay.
literally on the other side of the border.
Yep.
So people that want to get tattooed at a younger age just come over here.
Oh, yep. And then just get it done.
Yeah.
Um, does it have to be a parent's permission, or can it be just any adult or like guardian?
Parent or legal guardian.
Okay.
The child has to be on like a Medicare card, or like
Okay, that's
the
fair.
legal guardian has to be on like a birth certificate
Yep,
or
yep.
some sort of legal document.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Let's go back to. I didn't know you have two sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're into tattooing as well. The tattoo artists as well, or no?
No, they're both in childcare.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Very different industry then.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. And then when would you first got into the industry then? Tattooing,
Uh,
tattooing, guys, tattooing, not anything else. In case you were wondering. So yeah.
so I started body piercing first. So I
Okay.
started
Oh.
body piercing at Hair House. Um, and then that I think that was in 2019 or 2020. And then I moved to a tattoo studio after that,
How old were you then? Like rough, just rough. What do you
like
remember?
2021, 22,
Oh yeah,
maybe
cool.
23.
So it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and then do you have a did you have a boyfriend growing up in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I wasn't in a great relationship through high school.
okay.
Um, I was actually with my best friend's brother at the time, on and off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it or not really?
Um, Not really.
Okay, no, no, we move on. And then growing up, uh, did you go Did your mum raise you?
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool. And then she had no problems. Wait. Did she find out about your tattoos or not when you were?
My mum was there when I got my first tattoo. She held my
Oh,
hand.
oh, she's okay with it.
Yeah.
Because most parents would not be okay because with my sister, she got her tattoo like whole back, everything like a big piece. You know, she got it
Yeah.
done. Um, I think she got it done. I think overseas. I'm not sure. It took like 10 hours or something. Like it
That's
took
wild. That's a big
long.
sitting.
Yeah. I think there's like a long time, and then like she hid it from her mum for a while. She's like, oh, should I tell mum? I was like, nah, man, she's gonna disown you. But eventually, she found out, and then she was okay with it. It has to be.
The only thing that my mum said that I wasn't allowed to get was my septum pierced and my tongue pierced, and I got both of those done before I turned 18.
Oh, okay. What's the pain level like compared to piercings with tattoos?
um, I mean, everyone's different, but
I'm a little
I feel
bitch.
like
A little bit.
I feel like piercings hurt a lot more than tattoos, but I don't know. It depends on what piercing you're getting.
Yeah, true. Okay, where is okay? I've always wondered this. Where's the most sensitive part to tattoo, or is that different for
To
everyone again?
tattoo,
Yeah.
again, it would depend on the person, but
Yeah.
like the ditch of your elbow, the backs of your knees,
Did your elbow? Oh shit. Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
Um, my ribs really hurt, but a lot of people say that like their ribs didn't hurt. Mine really hurt.
Yeah.
Um, my least painful tattoos were like these little ones on my face.
Oh,
They were fine.
I've learned a term. They're called flash tats. No,
Yeah, the little ones
little
that
ones.
you
Yeah.
get in the like books and stuff at the tattoo studio, they're flash tattoos.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you for those who don't really know like myself, can you elaborate on flash tattoos, like the meaning of it? Because maybe I'm getting the wrong information again.
They're just like stuff that you pick out really quickly when you get to the tattoo studio, and like ones that the tattoo artist has pre-drawn up and can like quickly do on a whim sort of thing.
Nice. Are they
Yeah.
usually cheap?
Typically they're discounted tattoos, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. And is it like a course you have to do or like apprenticeship you have to do to become a tattoo artist or a certain amount of time, I should ask?
I mean it changes each country.
Yeah.
Um, but at the in each studio, at the studio that I'm at, um, it's around 5 years for the
Okay.
apprenticeship.
Yeah.
But there's no like course or anything for you to do.
Yeah, true. I suppose it's just like practice, isn't it? Like so
Yeah.
okay. When you practice, what do you practice on? Like is there a certain like thing you buy to practice on or
You can practice on fake skin, but like I tattooed on fake on real skin before I tattooed on fake skin.
like
And
yourself or
yeah, I tattooed on myself and clients before I tattooed on fake skin, and it is so
right?
different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's the difference just for those who want to get into it, compared to real skin compared to fake skin?
Fake skin just like it doesn't stretch like real skin,
Oh, true.
and
Hey,
it
that's right.
doesn't, and it's like solid. So like
Yeah,
it
so it's
doesn't
like
have the same like bounce
that.
back
Yeah,
with the
exactly. Yeah,
needle. Yeah.
yeah. That makes
It's
sense.
just like a really weird feeling when the needle goes into it. It's kind of
Oh,
gross to
yeah.
feel.
The fake one or the real one?
Yeah,
The
the
fake one.
fake skin.
Made the opposite. I would have think the real one because like you actually like piercing someone's skin.
I mean, as like a body piercer and stuff, like I'm used to
Oh,
that
true.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why you used to stabbing people. It's like,
Yeah.
yep.
I get paid to stab people for a living.
In a
So,
sense, you do.
yeah.
Um, has there been anyone that's like really difficult?
I have had some pretty difficult clients, but like they're not, I don't know, they're nothing to really complain about.
That's good.
It's just like um they're like scared.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I've
like
got it. Are you
Sorry.
okay? No, keep on. Sorry to interrupt. Keep on. Go ahead.
My method to like keep people calm when I go to pierce them is to like I try and talk to them like I'm their best friend. Like
Mm,
I try and
that's
instantly
smart.
become their best friend,
Yeah, that's smart. That's good.
and like I'll just talk to them the whole time and be like,
Yeah.
"What's been going on? Like, how's your day been? Blah blah blah."
Yeah. And then they start thinking, oh, how's my day and this and that. So yeah,
Yeah.
oh, that's good. Um, Also, I was going to ask because most people do not know um, that you have POTS.
Yes.
I was going to ask, like, what for those like myself again, don't know
Mhm.
what POTS is. Can you explain what that is?
So POTS stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. So that's
Yeah, I'm
a
not going to repeat that, but yes.
so that's a autonomic problem with the body.
Okay.
So my body is kind of always in fight or flight mode. So anytime I stand up, my heart rate goes up and my blood pressure drops. And the heat triggers it, talking triggers it, coughing triggers it, sneezing triggers it, like
What?
anything triggers it.
So let's just say I'm just sitting still, and then like a sneeze comes along, achoo, and then like your heart rate goes from like say 80 and shoots up to say like 120, 130
Yeah,
for no reason at all.
yeah,
Cool, 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 cool.
yeah. It's
It's not a
like
fun
I'm
thing.
always stuck in like a scary movie, even though I'm not
Yeah,
scared.
yeah, like, but then there's nothing bad happening.
Yeah.
Mm, okay, so have you always had this, or is it just like you've got it since you were growing up or something?
So some people have always had it. Me, I've had like minor symptoms of it
Mm.
throughout like high school and stuff.
Oh, yep.
But my major symptoms really kicked off once I got COVID,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was my first week at my current job. I got
Mm.
it from a client.
Oh,
Um, and after I got COVID, I got pneumonia and then a chest infection and then a sinus infection
jeez.
and then God knows what else. And then I
To
just went
hospital?
down. No, I didn't go to hospital.
Jeez.
I just wrote it out. Um,
Tough. That's really tough.
and then,
I'll be like straight to hospital. Just a little bit.
I mean, COVID wasn't really that bad for me. I had like body aches, but that was about it.
Yep.
And then I just went downhill from there. Like,
Mm.
it was like I had vertigo all the time.
Okay.
Like, when I stand up, I get dizzy.
Yep.
So a lot of people with POTS, they like when you stand up, they pass out.
Oh.
Only about 20% of people with POTS pass out from it though,
Okay.
but most of us get what they call presyncope, which is like the feeling that you get right before you pass out,
Yeah.
which is what I get. Um, so whenever I stand up, the longer I stand up, the worse I feel, the
Oh.
more I feel like I'm going to pass out,
Yeah.
which, like, I don't know whether it's better or worse that I don't pass out
Yeah.
because I
So
just feel worse and worse.
yeah. So do you like stand up slowly, or is there like anything you can do to try and elevate that?
So,
Elevate
standing up
that.
slowly can help. Um, Drinking water before you stand up can help.
Okay.
Um, Lots of people with POTS have to increase their salt intake a lot.
Mm.
So, we eat a lot of salt. Um, I take a lot of medication. So I
Okay.
take beta blockers and I'm on a stimulant to raise my blood pressure,
Yeah.
but that also raises my heart rate again. So that's
Mm.
why I'm on a
Oh.
higher dose of beta blockers to bring that back down
Yeah.
even more. And then a lot of my symptoms make me get migraines. So I've got chronic migraines as well.
Yeah, fuck. Can't
Um,
imagine that.
so I'm on two different kinds of migraine preventers,
Yeah.
which don't always work. So I get migraines quite often still. Um, and then to go along with POTS, a lot of people with POTS have hypermobility
Okay.
problems. Um, so we usually get diagnosed with HSD, which is hypermobility spectrum disorder, which is what I've been diagnosed with,
Yep.
or people get diagnosed with EDS, which is, I can't say this one, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Okay.
Um, don't quote me on that one because I can't say it properly.
No, if you can't say it, trust me, like none of us can. So you got all these like other illnesses that comes with POTS kind of thing.
Yeah. So POTS comes with so many other comorbidities.
Yeah.
Um, Lots of people with POTS have been diagnosed with like autism and ADHD and things like that because they're like all linked to it as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I was going to ask, like, those medication, they are prescribed by your doctors or doctor.
yeah,
Okay. So for those people out there wondering, oh, she's taking all this stuff, it's because she's prescribed by the
yes,
doctors, not because feels like it. You
yeah,
know. So don't be gonna doing what is it called, self-medicating
yeah.
without running past your doctors first. So I know that it's kind of controversial, but kind of not. POTS is not recognized by NDIS at the
No, it's
moment.
not.
Are they planning to, or no, not at all?
I'm not 100% sure, but the reasoning behind why it's not is because very rarely it can go into remission.
Oh,
So it is a chronic illness that is lifelong, like many other things that is NDIS funded, but I don't know why they haven't listed it. It's actually ridiculous.
if that's their way of saying, oh no, we're not funding because it can get into remission, because there's other thousands of illnesses that goes into remission as well. So
Yeah,
so that doesn't make sense either.
yeah.
So there must be something else.
And they still fund like anxiety and things like that. And like there's people
Yeah,
that like just say that they have anxiety
yeah,
and get put on NDIS.
yeah.
And it makes me so mad.
Oh, I'm getting mad just thinking, talk about it now. Like
Yeah.
it makes no absolute sense. If they say something back and it makes sense, yes, all for it.
Mm.
But whatever they're saying and doing does not make sense at all.
Yeah.
They need to come up with something else. It's okay. Okay, what can we do? What can the people do to try and, I don't know, like, get it NDIS recognized?
Um, I feel like
What do you
there
think?
needs to be a lot more research put into POTS, especially within Australia. I know that over in America and in Europe, they're doing a lot more research into it,
All right.
but there's not enough research going into it here.
Wonder why. Maybe there's like not enough medicine, maybe
I'm
for
not
it. So
sure.
it's because I
But like,
feel,
there's barely any specialists here for us either. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's only like two or three POTS specialists
in the
here in
country,
Australia. Yeah.
not just Victoria, but country. Holy
Yeah.
moly!
Like, my specialist is 4 hours away from me down in Melbourne.
Fuck that.
And I waited, like, I booked my appointment in March 2023. I didn't have my first appointment with him until March 2024.
That's one whole year.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is it because he's all backed up with that many patients?
Since COVID, there's
Oh
been
yeah,
like
that's right.
an influx of people having POTS
Pots.
diagnoses coming
Ooh,
through. It's crazy how many people have been diagnosed with it since POTS, since COVID.
Since COVID, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
there's something, maybe there's something vaccine that triggers it. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. I'm just assuming, so don't take that from me, guys.
Well, I know that a lot of people that have been diagnosed with like long COVID have been diagnosed with POTS as well.
Yes, that's a real thing. Long COVID is a real thing. Yeah. But luckily, I'm one of the few who's lucky enough to not get like long COVID. Or whenever I got COVID, it's just like cold and flu. Like I've had cold and flu that's worse than COVID.
Yeah.
Like before COVID even existed, there's times where I had like cold and flu where I just couldn't get out of bed. Like I was just like,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
terrible. And then now, like I can see why the elderly pass away from just the normal influenza.
Yeah.
Like they just don't have the energy or the physicality to fight it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you. So with POTS, is it hard to do what you do, which is like tattooing? Like, does it affect you in any way?
Not so much my POTS because I'm sitting the whole time.
True.
Unless I am doing like, I had to do a like chest piece and I had to be standing for it. That was rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But the worst is my joint pain when it comes to when I'm tattooing.
Yep.
Because my back is so sore and my shoulders.
Okay. Another question to do with like the tattooing, tattoo gun or tattoo machine, whatever you want to call it. Do you recommend people buy ones from Temu or no? And why not?
No.
Why
No.
not?
Because they're shit. They're terrible.
Okay.
Like my machine that I have here is I got it secondhand from my boss. I paid $650 from my boss, but brand new, it's about $2,500.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
The guys, do not buy any like cheap ones, or why not? Why not use the cheap ones apart from just saying shit like it's
Well,
because
they're terrible quality for one, and two, you're probably gonna get terrible tattoos from them because they don't work very well, and you probably don't know how to use them or set them up properly.
Yep.
And three, they always come with terrible inks.
I was gonna ask about the ink. Does the ink quality affect the tattoo?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Most of the inks that come with those like kits and stuff are shit.
Yeah, of course.
And
like,
so many people get like infections and stuff from them because they're not made well and they've just got like random stuff in them.
yeah, a friend of ours, he's you know him, Brody. He got one from TV. He tattooed himself. It just like it spread and it went all weird, and then like and it just like faded away really quickly. He said. So he's like I don't recommend you do it. I was like, okay, cool, I won't then.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, does this like does like color ink fade faster, say from like blue or black, or no?
No. It depends on the ink and it depends on the artist.
Okay.
Like you're paying for quality. Like if you go to someone and you're spending a decent amount of money, always do your research into your artist, obviously. But if you find someone that has amazing work, always look at their healed work as well. Don't just look at their like it's Instagram of fresh stuff because that may not have healed well. Make sure that you look at their healed stuff.
Just for those people who don't know, healed, not your feet heal, but like
no,
your
like
skin
healed tattoos.
Heal, yeah. Straight away I was like healed. I was like, no, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, does the depth of the needle affect the tattoo?
Yes.
And how so?
So you only want to go a certain depth into the skin,
What is
otherwise
the Goldilocks zone?
Well, I don't want to tell
Okay.
everyone
Oh,
because
it's a
otherwise these
secret.
guys are gonna go out and tattoo everyone.
Oh, so it's like a secret kind of thing.
Well, no, but
oh
like
no, don't say no, don't. It's okay, it's okay. Don't say. I won't say it either. Okay,
I
what's
just
it?
don't want people to be out there buying their Timu machines and tattooing people.
That's funny. He's like, yeah. We heard it. We heard someone told us it's about this depth, and although she said not to buy the cheap ones, but we got it anyway. Uh, okay, what are your opinions on the glow in the dark ink tattoos? Not good, but
They don't
laughter.
last.
Why doesn't it last? Is it because like the sun, or it's because the ink, or
So
both?
most of the time the ink isn't like the best quality. Like that like the UV reactive ink isn't made very well, and it's got like real weird chemicals in it from what I've seen online. And then once your skin heals over it, that's like blocking the UV ink, like the UV
Oh,
light
yeah. From hearing it makes
from
sense.
it
Does make sense.
reacting. So it doesn't
Yes.
react as well as it does when
The
it
first time.
first gets done.
That's where I get fooled by all like the Instagram ads keeps popping up because
Yeah.
we talked about tattoos, whatever. And then like, oh, God in the dark looks sick. But then now thinking back, it's like, oh, maybe they just did it that day.
Yeah.
Mm,
When they're fresh, they look really cool, but
yeah,
not worth it.
not worth it. Yeah. Uh, um, that's okay. So, have you ever say no, I know you said you had a difficulty standing up doing the chest piece and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone like ever like let's just say when they're laying down, has anyone gone to sleep while you're tattooing them or
No, but
no?
I have had someone pass out.
Oh,
Yeah.
from tattooing or like from the pain or
Um, so she had a kidney infection at the time, I will say.
okay.
So she probably wasn't in the best condition to be getting tattooed,
Yeah.
but she didn't know that she was sick. So she was saying that she was having some back pain while I was tattooing her. But
Yeah.
we finished the tattoo and everything, and she got up and had a look at the tattoo, and then she was like, "Oh, I don't feel very well," and she went really pale. And I told her to have a seat, and I left the room to go get like a can of Coke for her, and I'd given her a lollipop to like get her blood sugar up.
Yeah.
And I heard this big bang, and she'd hit the floor, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Oh no. And
But
then
she's okay. Um, she was all right.
and she finished doing
Well, her tattoo was finished.
I finished yep. Okay.
Yeah, so we were just like about to like wrap it up and everything, and like do payments and stuff.
Yeah.
This was like during the first, I think, month of me tattooing
Okay.
on my birthday.
Oh
She was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I was like, "What do you mean? It's fine."
You're the one who fell. But no ambulance needed to be called or anything or
No.
okay, cool.
Thank God. No.
And then from there the COVID happened and everything else and then you haven't gone back to work or soon?
So I've been on and off work since I had COVID.
Yep.
But I haven't been able to leave my house since January this year.
Whoa,
So I've
that
been,
sucks.
yeah, I've been housebound for
10 months.
10 months.
Yeah.
It's been that long that I
Yeah.
forgot what month it is.
Yeah. Shit. You can't even drive, nothing or
No. Like
Jeez.
it got to the point where like I lent my car to one of my friends because I was like, I'm not using it. Like you may as well drive it while she didn't have a car.
Yeah.
And then my mum had to buy a new car because my sister crashed my mum's car.
Oh no.
So so I ended up selling my car to my mum.
Okay.
So
I was gonna
now I
ask.
don't even have a car.
I was gonna ask. Is POTS like hereditary?
um, they don't think that it is, but EDS is like that can be
Okay.
genetic.
Okay. And EDS is the word you can't pronounce, and I'm not gonna try to
Yeah.
pronounce it either. Cool. There's that one. Um.
But that's
Is
a connective tissue disorder. So that affects like pretty much everything in your body.
okay.
Yeah.
Does your mum have POTS or your
No.
sisters?
But my one of my sisters does.
Oh, okay. Is it as severe as yours or not really?
No.
Okay.
Nowhere near as bad as mine. And she always goes, well, I've got POTS and I can leave the
Um,
house.
oh, yeah, I hate those people who are like that. It's like, I've got the same thing you've got, but I can do things just fine. It's like, yeah, good on you, good for you. Do you want a medal? Like, I don't care. I'm the one suffering. Like, um, what is the most challenging thing having POTS, you reckon, like, is, or not
um,
one, maybe give three, because I know there's just not one thing, because there's multitude of things. What is the top three most difficult
I
things?
think the most difficult thing is like the grief of like grieving my healthy life
Oh, yeah.
because I went so long knowing like I know what life was like not being sick,
Yeah.
and that just sucks.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that makes sense. What's another one like?
Um,
You think?
I lost a lot of friends since being sick because I can't
Okay,
leave the house. I can't spend time with people.
can they
Can't be
come over?
social.
Can they come over?
Yeah,
They don't.
but they don't.
I'll come over. I'll start driving now. I'll get to you about 9 o'clock. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't matter what your friend has. Like you should be able to see them, if not like once in a while at least. Like make the effort just to hang out. Like yeah,
I
instead of sitting at
think,
home by yourself, you can like come hang out with you by yourselves together. So therefore, you still have friends.
yeah, like one of my best friends, Eliza, she still comes over and
Oh, that's cool.
like we have like sleepovers
Oh,
and we
that's
watch
cute.
movies.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Um,
So, like, I think in person friends, I could probably count them on one hand.
yeah, that's what you need really, because
Mm.
it's not the amount of friends you have, it's the quality of it.
Quality over
Exactly.
quantity.
Exactly. Um, let's talk about your boyfriend if that's okay, or you don't want to talk about your boyfriend.
Yeah, I can talk about Brady.
Did he say we give permission or not?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm good. Well, talking about you, whether you like it or not. You're very supportive, and that's cool. When did you guys meet and how? I've always loved like I've always loved
um,
how you met stories. Always, I love it.
so he at the time was a manager at Macca's, and we had so I was friends with somebody that was working there, and I got a message from that friend saying, we need to find someone for my manager. And I was like, well, actually, his words were, we need to find someone that can smoke cones with my manager. And I was like, well, I don't do that. um, and I don't know, we just started talking and we've been together.
How long you guys been together now?
So we met in 2019. We have had a break, but it wasn't for very long.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was before COVID or
like right before COVID.
just before? Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so I was living in like a really small unit at the time,
yeah.
and he had two housemates. They were a couple, and we were on we were all living on the New South Wales side of the border, and my license said that I lived on the Vic side of the border.
Oh,
And when COVID hit, because we weren't allowed to go anywhere, and if you got caught and your license said that you weren't meant to be on that side of the border, you got kicked out.
that's BS. I remember those rules. Some of the rules were so ridiculous,
Yeah.
so dumb. Yeah. Go on.
So I had to change my license, and then I ended up moving in with him pretty quickly. But yeah, we've lived together pretty much ever since.
Yeah, no, that's like one of my ex, because I helped her move house, you in trailer, and then I pretty much moved in with her.
That's pretty much what happened
Yeah, but
with us as well.
it first started as, oh, we'll keep it friends with benefits. Yeah, we'll do that, and then yeah, this is the benefit part where I help you move house and like trailer and everything. Yeah, cool. And they're like, oh, I'll just leave you for one night. Oh, the next night, it's like, oh. Now that's cute. I like how you guys met at Macca's, and like, I that's really wholesome. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, it's cool. So, what's he like since you've got like POTS, and how has he been supportive towards you?
Um,
I know it's gonna be tough because like I know the relationship you guys have, it's more like like you roast each other kind of relationship. Yeah. So it's hard for you to try and like say nice things. It's like, oh, never this bitch. So, oh, I heard you say nice things. Look.
oh my God.
But you can say it once, and then we'll just leave it at that, and then never say it again, and then he just
I don't
let you live it
know.
down.
I don't know. He's kind of always just been supportive of my health stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's good. Okay, I'll say it. Because it's not easy having like an illness and then like having a partner to not give a shit about you or nothing. But he's not been like that at all.
Yeah.
Anything you need, he's gonna be there. Still goes to work.
Yeah.
So and still like come home, still be nice.
He's been working like hardcore. Like
Yeah.
he went and found a job that pays quite a lot, so he
Oh, that's
can
good.
like pay rent and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Because like I don't get paid enough to be able to pay for my doctor's appointments and pay the bills.
Yeah. Could you tell people how much doctor's appointment costs for you, because it's not covered by NDIS, so then it has to come out of your pocket?
So my specialist appointments, like my cardiologist appointments, I do all of my appointments telehealth as
Yeah.
well, mind you. So take that into account. Um, so my specialist cardiologist appointments are about, some can be like $700, some can be like 250.
What?
Yeah. So they range between those. Um,
And what does that involve? What they give you? Like,
we just like chat about POTS, and then he sends me a script. And most of the time, I don't even get e-scripts from him, like electronic ones. I have to wait for them in the mail.
and that's like $700. Just hey, you got POTS? Yep, here you go.
Yeah.
Ah,
And then I have GP appointments. Thank God, most of the time they're bulk billed,
yeah.
but sometimes if they're not, they're about maybe $100.
Mm.
I get most of that back on Medicare though.
Oh,
And then
are your medicine covered or no?
because I'm on Centrelink, a lot of my medication is reduced prices because
Oh,
I have
that's
a
good.
pension card.
Yeah, that's good.
Um,
Yep. Back to your doctor. Sorry to interrupt.
that's all right. And then I have a dietitian and a physiotherapist.
Okay. Oh yeah, so then yeah, that's
Um,
right. I was yeah, what kind of food triggers POTS?
Anything with like a lot of carbs.
Oh, so bread, pasta, out of oh, those are
Yeah.
the yummiest things. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I feel so bad for you now.
So eating really triggers my POTS. It makes me feel really sick if I eat too much.
Ew.
Because so another thing with POTS is I don't have enough blood in my body. And when I stand up, all of my blood pools in my legs.
Okay, shit.
And then when I eat, all of my blood like goes to my stomach to help digest my food,
Right. And then you
which
get
is
dizzy.
why I feel sick.
Yep.
Um, so laying down is like my favorite thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's recovery position is like where people like when they pass out and stuff. That's why they put them in because that's where
Yeah.
the easiest way to get blood around. I suppose
Yeah.
makes sense.
And
Uh,
then like if I'm sitting down, I always have my feet up. Like I have like a big
oh,
speaker underneath
okay. So
my
it's like
desk.
so it's like that instead of like sitting down like that
Yeah.
because then it takes too much to try and. Oh, that's also another thing, right? Like okay, blood circulation, and then let's just say your heart has to pump extra hard, but then if it does, then it just goes crazy. Then oh my God,
Yeah.
so many things. So
So like sitting down right now, my heart rate's not super high, but it's at 92.
dude, that's high. Average is like 70 to 80, is it for women?
Yeah, but that's not like super high for me.
Oh, okay, so other times it'd be much higher. Sitting down.
Sitting down, if I didn't take my beta blockers today, it would be at like 120 sitting down.
That's
Yeah,
nuts, dude. That's jogging. That's
that's like
jogging.
cardio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's jogging heart rate. I know
yeah.
this for a fact. Because for just say like a healthy, normal marathon runner or whatever, their heart rate's around 50 to 60s. But
Hmm.
for an average person, maybe like 60 to 65. I'm talking about male.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, for me, I think at the time I was getting like 65, 70 ish. But to get 120 for you just sitting down, that's. And does that
Um,
go on for like a long time or just like,
it's all the time.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Wow.
like anytime that I'm like just sitting, it'll like steadily be at that if I don't
yeah.
take my meds.
Yeah, next time you should tell your partner, be like, it's not my heart beating fast for you, okay? It's POTS. My heart did not skip the beat.
I do get heart palpitations as well. Like
I was
my
gonna
heart
ask
does
that.
skip beats. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. But if I was him, I'd be like, hey, your heart skips a beat for me all the time, bitch. Oh my God.
My like my record is 177.
Dude, that's super high. That's
Yeah.
what is that? That's extreme exercising.
Hmm. And that
That's
was vacuuming my house.
so if anyone with POTS and then there's like just say like I don't know murderers coming towards you like oh fuck this is it. I'm gonna want to go. So oh, what about when you were in high school and stuff? And you must have done like some running and stuff. But like, did you
Oh,
feel
sports was
yeah
terrible for me. I hated PE.
yeah so because when I was in high school we had like a few people who didn't want to do it, but then like they had health reasons, but they didn't want to say why. Maybe that could be
Yeah,
one of them. I
it could
always
have
wondered.
been.
Yeah, I always wondered, but then never like didn't want to ask or intrude or anything.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like okay, what can you give to like other people with not as severe symptoms as you to try and manage it or to best manage POTS if there's anything they can
Um,
do?
Drink a lot of water. Drink a
And
lot
salt.
of yeah. Eat a lot of salt.
Yeah.
If you can get what are they? Where are they? Like these sort of things. hydration drinks.
Oh, like hydrolytes packets. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're really good. Yeah, yeah.
Um, so this one has 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it.
Wow, that's a lot.
So that's a lot of salt. And they taste really salty. Like this
Yeah.
one's called salty pineapple.
No, okay, yeah. The name says it all.
Yeah.
um, so
But
what's that?
those are meant to be really good for your POTS.
Okay, like what's that in relations to your daily intake of salt? If
So
that's
for
rough percentage.
according to my dietitian, people with POTS should be having at least 4,000 milligrams of salt of
Jeez.
sodium per day.
Okay, that's 4
And that's
grams.
about um 2 teaspoons, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Like that's heaps. Like
Yeah.
whenever I cook fried eggs, I just take a sprinkle. That's
I
salty
eat
enough.
so much salt.
Uh-huh.
Like if I get Macca's fries, I ask for extra
Extra
salt
salt.
and then
Mm.
I probably put more salt on them. Like
It's,
I have one of those mini salt shakers on my bedside table.
oh man, that's good. What the flavor one that they have, like have you had it before? Like the Macca's one, they used to have like, was it cheeseburger flavored or like,
Oh,
oh, it's
no, just
good.
normal salt.
Yeah, they got normal salt or they got what is it, the spicy one, like this, the
Oh,
Cajun
I
one.
haven't seen that
The
one.
Cajun ones, I collect the whole packets. Like whenever they have it, I just like ask for like extra packets just to keep, and they just like do it
Yeah.
whenever they don't have it. It's mad. Um,
I just have the like one of the normal salt shakers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hard, like if you ever go out and start to eat, is it hard to decide or to ask them if they cater to your needs, or is it like pretty straightforward
Um,
here at restaurants?
it's pretty straightforward, really.
Mm.
But then again, I haven't really been anywhere for nearly a year.
Anywhere, like not even just like, hey babe, I'll drive you down to the local, pub for Parma or
No,
something. Nothing.
literally haven't left the house.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, what about alcohol? Do you drink or no?
No,
No.
I don't think I've had alcohol in like 2 years
Okay.
because that just makes my symptoms so much worse.
Yeah. Does okay, what about what is it? CBD oil?
I have tried that. Um, didn't really do much for me, but I have heard that it could help with my joint pain because it's so much worse now than it was when I tried it. So,
Yeah. Do you need prescription to get CBD oil or not? I don't I don't know that.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember this chick, I think this was before COVID. So maybe like 2000, the end of 2018, started to 2019. She ordered the CBD oil, but then like
Mm.
she ordered like different times from different places to different addresses, and like sometimes one or two will make it through.
Oh,
And it's
really?
just yeah. And then like she's like, oh, try this because CBD oil doesn't have the THC in it, so it doesn't have the psycho active ingredient in it to make you
Yeah.
like to get you high. So I'm like, yeah, I'll try it, whatever.
Yeah.
For me, it 2 drops. It felt like it worked a little bit. Like
Yeah.
it really gets rid of anxiety, and you just feel so relaxed and so chilled. Like it was the best.
Mm.
But once again, it's something else. So it's just something I've tried, but don't try it if you without talking to your doctors first.
Yeah.
Also on you, okay, have you tried tattooing yourself when you practice? If
Yes.
yes, can you show us if possible or
I
no?
can, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, and show us some of your practice on the also on the fake skin as well, if that's all right. Love to see
I've
your art.
got, I don't know if you can see that very well. It says Justin, and then it's got a pile of rocks. It says Justin Rocks.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah.
And how long?
Justin is my boss.
Oh, okay,
That was my first tattoo as an apprentice.
okay.
He told me that I was an idiot.
Yeah. I can't talk. I got the ex's name still on my chest. Oh my
Um,
God.
and then tattoos that I've done on fake skin.
Yeah.
Um, I've done this one.
Dude, that's sick. That's better than Justin Rock.
Yeah, well, I've had a bit more practice since that one.
Yes. And I watched you
Um,
practice a few times, a few YouTube. Why don't you do that as a stream? Like, that's really therapeutic.
well, I tried to, like, I did a come set up with me stream,
Yeah.
and that went all right. And then I was going to do a live, oh, I was live with Mel when I started this one,
Yeah.
and then my back hurt way too much to finish
Oof.
it.
Yeah.
But I finished this one the other day. I'm not going to go
Sick.
any closer with it because
Yeah, of
it's
course. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
terrible.
It looks good like that though. Like
My
legit.
the lines aren't that straight. The other one was so much better.
That's the one. That's one I watched you do a bit of as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's sick. You can.
but
Oh,
this one turned out so much better.
that is 100%. That's the money one. 100%.
And I don't typically do fine line stuff
Yeah.
like while I'm at work, which I don't understand why that one turned out so much better.
Why is that? Maybe because like your back didn't hurt, or like maybe lighting, or
I don't know. It could have been because it's the machine that I'm using because I'd never used it before.
yeah. Or do you
I'm
know?
not
Do you know
sure.
you can buy from Kmart like a $6 tripod, and it helps like
I did see your video the other day.
it helps hold the thing down. It is so good. It's worth more than $6. I swear. Like the amount of like stuff that goes in it, it gets really high, and like you can move everywhere. I don't know why they're selling it for $6. It's
It gets
crazy.
really high.
Yeah, you can really low. You can like turn it so it stays like that the whole time, and just watch you just tattoo.
I need to get a lamp for my desk to like go over so I don't have to use these lights or
All
like a
right.
headlamp, but then I'll look like an idiot in my videos, but like it'll work.
You're like a minor, like minor as in like not the minor. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
I knew what you meant.
Um. Okay. What other tattoos do you have on you, or is that the only one you practice on?
Um, that's the only one that I've done on myself,
Yeah.
or that I've done on myself since I started my apprenticeship, I should say.
Yeah.
That's the only decent one that I've done.
Yeah.
Um,
What do your tattoos say? Like the ones here
these
and there.
ones.
Yeah.
So this one says Jessica Louise,
That
and this
is.
one says Emma Jo. These are my sisters' names.
Oh, cool.
Um, and then I've got
What's on your
Mum.
what's on there?
This one.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just a moon
it's a
thing.
moon. Yeah, yeah, with like flowers, no? Or
They're
what's
just
on there?
little swirly
Swirls.
things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Um, I got that one matching with a friend, and then we weren't friends
I
anymore,
was about to.
and now we're friends again.
Oh, you're friends again. That's good.
Yeah.
Mine's with the eggs, and we're not friends. I got a name here too. It's so stupid. And like, I can't blame it on like drugs, alcohol, or nothing. We were like sober, we just went. I was like, oh my god.
I have so many names on me though, like
Yeah, that's okay. Like, you can use that as an excuse. I can't say, oh, I've got three names on me. I don't have any three names on me or
I
nothing.
have I have 5 names on me.
Five. Okay, cool.
So I have my sisters, I have my grandparents' names on my hands,
Oh yeah.
and then I have Justin's name on my leg. And then I have Mum behind my ear,
Oh
but
yeah.
it just says Mum.
I haven't seen the one on that side of your face.
This one?
On the other one. That one, yeah, I haven't seen that one a lot because I think your hair's usually down, and I think it wasn't until I think it was on your story one time or something. Oh, I didn't know she had that. That's cool.
Yeah, this one is just my initials.
Really, it looks like a pattern.
Yeah, it just says MH.
Oh yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
And then this one's just a like mandala.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Um, Do you recommend people getting tattoos of names of people on them or no?
No, it's so dumb. Unless
See
it,
that, guys?
even
No.
if it's like a family member, probably don't do it.
But then you
Even though
got
I've done it, do what I say, not as I do.
okay. No, that's cool.
It's like, don't do friends, don't do partners,
Friends,
don't do
partners, agree. Totally great.
um don't do people that like you could have like a massive falling out with and potentially never speak to again. Like,
But then I think at the point in time, they do plan to have that relationship forever. Whether if it's a friendship or relationship, like a loved one, like it's
yeah.
sometimes family breakup.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I mean, I know that I'm never going to speak to my grandmother again, but like that's because
yeah,
she's dead. So,
yeah. Why are you laughing? Are you gonna laugh? Why?
because she'd laugh at that.
We're gonna get cancer for sure. Look at this, still laughing.
Sorry. Oh,
It's funny. Not funny that she passed away, but like funny that we're laughing. Oh my gosh, just stop. I just stop.
I mean, like, even her name is spelt wrong on my hand. I asked her how to spell it.
Yeah.
Um, and I didn't find out that it was spelt wrong until she passed away.
Oh, and how'd you feel about that? People laughing now. I stuck that. Oh
I
shit! You go.
laughed. She did it on purpose
Oh, she did it on purpose. Right.
because
So,
that's just a joke that she would have pulled.
yeah. Well, that's cute. That's a kind
Um,
of like that's kind of endearing. Let's think about it. Like, so I was still laughing at you. Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
And so many people are like, why don't you just like get it covered and get it redone somewhere else?
Nah.
And I'm
Nah.
like,
But
no, it's
it,
funny.
exactly. If she
It's
did it,
her.
exactly. If she did, that's all her personality, character, and everything.
Yeah.
So of course, we want to keep it.
And
Not
it's
gonna
on
cover
my hand, so I see it all the time, and I'm like, oh, you bitch.
it. Yeah. It's like when you do anything, it's there. Um. Okay, for those people who got like names on themselves that they want to like cover, what would be the easiest way to cover it up, like
I
techniques
mean, it
or
depends
picture?
on what it is, like how big it is, how dark it is.
She's
Um,
talking about tattoo, guys. Talk about tattoos. In case you're wondering, don't quote it out of context. Go
yeah.
ahead.
What kind of font that you use,
Yeah,
how large the font is, how dark the font is,
yeah.
um, and where the name is. So,
In my
like,
case, it's about this big. The font's about that. Oh yeah, it's about
yeah,
that size. It's about that size. It says, "Oh my god!" Okay, it says Melanie. How would
unlucky.
you how would you suggest we should cover it? Like maybe
Well, it depends on what sort of style you want to go with.
I don't know. I haven't got a picture piece of it. Oh, speaking of piece, have you got any tattoos you got planned? You got to get later on
Yeah.
yourself.
Hmm.
What do you have planned?
So me and my boss have a big piece planned for me, which is like a big flower to go here, and then that goes under here,
Oh,
through my armpit,
oh,
down across here, and then
where
down
it
my
hurts the
ribs,
most. Oh,
and then down my thigh onto like the back of my knee. And it's like flowers and a huge millipede, centipede thing.
okay,
And it's going to be all black and grey and then pink through it.
okay. Are you ticklish or no?
Yeah.
Naturally. So if
It's gonna
anyone touches
suck.
you, you just like gone. Yeah.
Hmm.
How's it gonna tattoo that?
Yeah, it's gonna suck really bad. But to be fair, I've never used any sort of like numbing cream or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
But I've already told him that like with my condition, I'm
Oh
probably gonna have to use numbing cream for certain parts of it, like my ribs and my armpit, because
yeah.
like I'm not gonna be able to do like real painful parts.
Yeah. Oof. Um,
Like my leg and like my arm, I'll probably be fine with, but like my ribs, that'll suck.
yeah. Okay, what shouldn't people do when they come in for a tattoo? I've been
Um,
told not to drink alcohol, but I don't drink anyway. But
yeah, don't drink alcohol before your appointment
why is
because
that?
you'll bleed more,
Oh,
and bleeding more will just push the
ruin
ink
it.
out.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Um, like it just makes it so much harder for the ink to stay in. And it's just annoying.
Drunk people.
Yeah,
Oh,
annoying. Um, I've dealt with drunk piercing clients before, and
oh, oh, hang on.
I've
I'm gonna do the puzzle.
oh,
It thinks I've been inactive.
oh no.
Clearly not. I've been here the whole time. Um,
Make sure that you've had plenty of water and something to eat before your appointment.
okay, yeah, makes sense.
Um, if it's in the middle of summer, don't wear something like too hot or tight to your appointment.
I was gonna say, what's the aftercare people should do once they get their tattoo done?
It depends on what um studio you go to. They'll have their own sort of aftercare routine,
Oh, really?
but
Interesting. I didn't know that.
um don't like wash it with like scented soap and things like that. Make sure that
Okay.
it's unscented soap and
Should they even
make
wash it at all, or no?
yeah,
I should wash it. Okay.
make sure that you keep it clean.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can get an infection. It's an
Okay.
open wound, so
True. Yes.
yeah.
And should they keep it out of the sun? If yes, for
Yes.
how long? How long should they do it?
Most people, like, if you look it up online, it typically says to keep your tattoos out of the sun for the first 12 months. Otherwise, they fade.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, because I have mine now. I try to.
Especially if they're full color pieces. Color
Oh,
tends to
yes.
fade a lot more.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
do not get them sunburnt. That's gonna hurt. That's so
Oh,
stupid. And don't go swimming with a fresh tattoo. That is so stupid.
but people do it.
Yes, people do it all the time. And they think, oh, I'm just gonna go in the ocean. It's salt water.
Yeah.
Fine. No, stupid. And
Wow.
salt pools, that's not sterile either.
Yeah. So there's
Dumb.
germs. Also, it's an open wound with like salt and germs of just going into it all the time.
Well, people think like salt water, saline, because saline is sterile salt
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
But like
Right.
the ocean and saltwater pools are not sterile. They're disgusting and full of
Yeah.
germs.
Poo like even in the swimming pools, poo. Any pools you go to, public pools, I've been told the number one thing they like it's in the pool that they test that comes up the most is it's feces.
Yeah, it's
Just the amount of
disgusting.
it. People think, oh no, we're gonna get like bacteria. I was like, no, it's feces.
It's foul. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh man.
And with
Hey,
piercings as well. Don't go swimming with brand new piercings. Ugh.
yeah, that makes sense. Oof. Um. Where? Okay, this is gonna sound weird. Where is the most weirdest place you had to tattoo and also piercing as
To
well,
tattoo.
and piercing
Um,
as well? Because
I have,
I'm imagining people getting, yeah, you know what places tattoo or pierced a lot.
well, I haven't been like I only started tattooing June last year. So, and like I've been at home since like I finished work in December
I'll be
and
guinea
didn't
pig.
go back.
I'll be guinea pig. I got
So I only tattooed for like what, 7 months before being stuck at home.
yeah.
So I haven't done like really wild things
Okay.
yet.
Well, piercing
Um,
wise, because I know piercing.
yeah, I've been piercing for quite a long time compared to tattooing. Um, I've done genitals, male and female.
Okay. So many questions, but you go first. You go first.
But like, I don't know, they're not weird to me.
Yeah.
Piercings are piercings,
Okay.
wherever they are on the body.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about dudes. Okay. When they pierce their genitals,
Yeah.
like, is it on the shaft? Is it on the skin? Is it on the testicles? Like,
I mean, it depends on where you want to get pierced.
oh, okay.
There's many options.
Okay. What's the most common ones? And does it hurt?
I mean, of course it's going to hurt. I'm stabbing you with a needle.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean? That's a silly question.
Okay. Do the guys ever like, or has it ever erect, or no?
So I've only pierced one male,
Okay.
and I pierced him twice in one sitting,
But
and he was excited.
oh wow. And then what would you do? Do you have to walk away or like just keep going?
No, he was like that the whole appointment.
Oh.
I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't just be like, stop that.
No, because I only say that because let's say like if you're a nurse and you have to do something down there for the guy, and then they get excited, what they do is they just walk out and they come back when they calm down.
Yeah, but like there's not really anything that you can do. Like,
okay, for his case, which bit do you have to pierce?
So I did a diodo, which is
No idea what that is.
it's a curved barbell through like the edge of the tip. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. I'm just imagining the pain and how you're gonna have sex.
Well, the other one's worse.
Okay, what's the other one?
So it's the technical term is the driver, I think, but it's commonly referred to as the impaler because it's straight through the shaft.
Okay. More questions. How do they urinate, and does it get infected quite often? Because it's a urine. It's this way your urine comes out.
Urine is sterile. It's quite sterile.
Okay.
So that doesn't tend to
Infected.
make things infected.
Yep.
Especially like genital piercings, unless you like don't clean them all the time. Like that's gross.
I know some people don't, yeah, at all.
Yeah.
Oof.
But he had like a pretty decently sized barbell in there.
Straight through?
Yeah.
Up and down. Okay. What? Not through the.
No, like
okay.
say
that's
this
a PP. Yep.
This is him. It went like this.
Oh, okay. How do? Okay. Did you ask? Okay. I know you're not the customer, but like, did you ask him how do you have sex, or if you do it at all? With it on or with it off?
Well, once the swelling and stuff goes down, you downsize the barbell so it fits snugly.
The same size.
To
okay.
each side. Yeah.
No, I'm not getting it. I'm getting it. What about?
But that one's not a real common one.
Okay.
The most common one would be the Prince Albert.
Okay. Okay?
Which is down the urethra and out the bottom.
Oh, no, it's still they're all,
with like
they're
a
the same.
full ring.
It's all the same. So that's a common one.
Yeah, a lot of guys that get the Prince Albert also stretch that.
Damn.
Or they get it pierced at like a really large gauge.
Oh. I have so many more questions. Like, because I try to keep this like just like an hour-ish, but I think we've been talking for an hour and a half. Like, I could talk to you all day.
Yeah.
We'll just end it here. But I would like to have you back on next time if that's okay.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
like
fine.
Whenever you're free, whenever like near the future, you don't have to, but
yeah,
it's so interesting. I have so many more questions. We just like touch the surface of things, like we didn't even get to talk about the girl parts and like go into other things. But yeah,
we can definitely do another part talking about piercings and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
I love talking about piercings.
Yeah, but just the way you're talking about
Oi!
it, just the way you talk about it makes me excited. It's like, oh man, okay, get me curious. I think the word's curious. But yeah, thanks for everything, and
That's all right.
yeah,
Thanks for
thanks.
having me.
No worries at all, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you
Thanks.
next
Okay,
time.
bye. See ya. Bye.
Bye.